Have you ever been awestruck by the state of awe itself? Well, you came to the right place. Welcome to Awe Trek, where we explore the wonders of existence. On this episode, we're going to dive into the state of awe itself. What is it? When does it happen? What's the function of it? And what are the effects of it? Feel free to jump to the section that most interests you using the timestamps below. What is awe? On a basic level, everybody knows what awe is. It's that feeling when your mind is blown, when you can barely comprehend what just happened. But let's get technical. Researchers frame awe with this formula: need for accommodation plus vastness equals awe. Let's tackle the need for accommodation first, since that's my favorite one. Now, this might sound kind of crazy, but stick with me. At its core, awe is a violation. I know you're like, I don't feel violated, but it's a violation in that it's a ginormous crack in our understanding of the world. As Pier Carlo Valdesolo, an associate professor of psychology, puts it, awe is elicited in the presence of an event that is perceived as a major violation of one's current theories about the world and cannot be assimilated into existing mental structures. So basically, it's confusion on steroids. It means you literally have to adjust your mentality to comprehend what you're observing. It's almost as if you experience a brain blast. Shout out to Jimmy Neutron. Remember how he used to chant, think, 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 before his mind exploded with a new idea? That's kind of like the explosive expansion of understanding we feel when we're in awe. Now let's tackle the second aspect of awe, vastness. Not only do you have to be extremely confused, you need to be confused about something vast. Now, not necessarily physically vast, but something larger than the self, or larger than the self's ordinary experience. So once you got vastness plus the need for accommodation, ta-da, you got awe. So when does awe happen? Awe can happen anytime. You can be walking out the door, headed to McDonald's, and you happen to look up at the night sky and you see it filled with all these stars. It's so beautiful. You're just gazing and you can't help but wonder what else is out there. You could be at the beach just staring at the waves coming back to back to back endlessly. On a negative note, there's a threat-based awe. That's what you feel when you see volcanoes erupt or tornadoes spinning across a town. You could be at church, the synagogue, the mosque, the temple, wherever you get down worship-wise, and feel encapsulated by a higher power. You could be looking at a picture of your grandma when she was 6 years old, and you're just like, wow. Awe can happen when you find out that human perception of time can affect physical healing. Check out episode 1 for more on that. Or maybe you're like me. You could be downtown Cleveland in June 2016 and the Cavs just won the finals against one of the best teams ever after being down 3-1. You could be knee deep in a Toni Morrison novel and she leaves you hanging on a crazy cliffhanger at the end of the chapter and starts telling another story and you like, hold up, where is this going? But then bam, she weaves the second story into the first story so seamlessly that it makes the first one hit harder and you're mind blown. You could be at a battle rap event and your favorite battle rapper, Jazz the Rapper, says, I was at the corner waving the stick like, hi, my name is Jazz and you're watching Disney Channel. Okay, maybe that's just me, but you get what I mean. Awe can happen anywhere at any time and to anyone, even when you're simply thinking about awe itself. That's why we're on this journey. That's why we are trekking. Let me know when you experience awe in the comments below. Let's get into the function of awe. Personally, I think awe is one of the best things ever. I wanted to study it because I love the feeling, yet I had no idea what the function of this feeling was. While there's no single definitive answer, several evolutionary theories suggest that experiencing awe provides a survival advantage. For example, maintenance of social hierarchies. Our ancestors may have felt awe around leaders to encourage cooperation and selflessness. Cooperation would have improved group survival, ultimately benefiting the individuals within the group. A second theory connects all with our ancestors' need for safety and protection. A safe shelter allows for easy detection of approaching predators or enemies. The locations offering the best views and protection, such as elevated areas with expansive views of the surrounding areas, often inspire awe. Finally, awe might have evolved to help our ancestors adapt to new environments and experiences. When we experience awe, we're more likely to challenge our current beliefs and be open to new information. One study even found that awe makes people more skeptical of weak arguments, unlike other positive emotions that can lead to greater acceptance of weak arguments. So awe may have played a role in helping us become more discerning and adaptable. What's your favorite theory? Do you have any theories of your own on why we experience awe? Please share it below. Let's get into the effects of awe. And I saved my favorite effect of awe for last, so stick around. First, the physiological effects. Awe might cause an erection. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about a pylo erection, better known as goosebumps. But yeah, awe will give you the chills. It's also associated with reduced risk of inflammation, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and depression. So yes, continue on the awe track. Cognitive and emotional effects of awe are as follows. Awe can make you less selfish. Studies show it actually shifts focus away from the self. So awe is really out here humbling people. It's theorized that by causing people to be immersed in the moment, awe may allow people to savor the here and now. Awe can also make you feel more connected to your social circle. It can make you more helpful. It can change your perception of time. It makes you view time as more plentiful than you otherwise would. It also promotes scientific thinking. And I saved the best effect of awe for last. The best effect of awe is the transformational experience. Some experiences of awe are so intense that they create life-lasting changes in how people view themselves and how people view the world. Clinical psychologist David Elkins put it perfectly. Awe is a lightning bolt that marks in memory those moments when the doors of perception are cleansed and we see with startling clarity what is truly important in life. I hope I've provided some clarity on awe. More importantly, I hope I've given you more reasons to wonder. Thank you for joining me on this awe trek. I hope I'll see you on the next one.